So what's up? What's going on today? Welcome back. So I'm just goofing around here in the old garden, getting rid of the grass and the crap here. So we're about halfway through April. It's starting to warm up. Yeah, it's not really freezing too much overnight. So you know what? Might as well throw down the crops. Just get them going. Let's see here. So just using the scythe to get rid of those. And alright, so I got 4 Terra Pretas. And we're just going to be goofy and put them right here in the front. Just space them evenly out, no problem. Let's grab the hoe. Hoe 'em real quick. There we go. Alright, and what are we going to plant there? Well, we'll plant some sunflowers. Why? Because I think they're going to look pretty awesome, just being right there, right there in front of us as soon as we walk in. So it looks like sunflowers used nitrogen, used the N, and we're just going to put the rest of them down as well. Just right down the middle. Just double checking, making sure that there's an N available. Okay, so we got that part done. So I do have soybeans. I haven't grown any of those. And really the only thing you can do with soybeans is pickle them. Yeah, so all you can make with them is pickled soybeans. And like you can't even use them for any of the recipes, you know, like the stews or anything like that. Which that takes brine to do, which you need water, salt to make brine. I don't have any salt, so I'm not really going to mess with the soybeans right now. So that brings us to the hell else should we plant? I'm going to grab a couple pumpkins because we'll throw those down. Of course, cabbages. Cabbages are awesome. We'll throw down a little more flax because you always need flax. And which will get us some grains and stuff. So we're looking at N and K. Let's see, onions give us some P. So do parsnips. Yeah, you know what? We don't have a lot of parsnips. I still have a ton of onions left over. So we'll just have some fun here and kind of fill out what we can. I love cabbages. Cabbages are awesome. Cabbages are the best. And so cabbages are the N. So as long as we have good N, we're going to throw down some cabbages. So a lot of the K is going to be kind of depleted down because we're just growing a ton of flax basically at the end of last growing season. So if I see something with a good K, I'm just going to throw flax at it. Pretty confident the P is going to be pretty high on all those, so wasn't even paying too much attention. So I'll grab some more onions, grab some more flax, and is there another? That is also an N. Do some spelts for grains, even though like I said, we don't really need them, but got this giant garden, don't want to just put nothing in there. Let's go over to the other side, get that filled out. So some of these do have a little bit of fertilizer left, and that's a looks like an N boosting fertilizer. So Too much stuff to pay attention to. It's got a little K fertilizer left on it. So go ahead and throw some flax at those. Yep, all this does. And a bunch more spelt. And we'll just onion it. I'm not even going to look. Whatever it is, it is. Alright. So we got our 2 little pumpkin buddies. Let's go ahead and turbo run over here. So we're so fast. Alright. There's our first pumpkin. And pumpkin number 2. Perfect. Okay. So now that we got those down, all we gotta do is just throw a little bit of water at it. Good to go. So after this, we will go check out the bay and everything. The bay is unfreezing slowly, but that is something it's doing. So I think on May 1st, we're going to go ahead and make the trip to the Resonance Archive. And if the bay's not fully defrosted, I'll just ice break a path out for us to go. So before that, we're gonna need to prepare. Got enough food and everything stored up, but I'm gonna bring some extra storage, some extra tools, a bunch of food, and we'll bring like some extra blocks and just things like honestly, I've never been to the Resonance Archive, and I've really tried to avoid most of the videos and knowledge and stuff about it, so I'm kind of in the dark going there. But I think that's going to make that even more fun, because it's just going to be a little unknown adventure. We're going to have no clue what's going on. Alright, let's make sure the little chumpkins here. Some pumpkins grow off a pea. I wonder if we have any pea fertilizer we can throw at them. We do. It's bone meal. So just because of those are new, I'm gonna make sure their fertilizer stays up. So bam, we're just gonna throw some bone meal at them. Boost up the pea, or phosphorus or potassium. I don't remember which one's the P and which one's the K. It doesn't really matter. Okay, all right. So we just whittled our seed stash down a bunch. That's okay. That's what they're here for. I did go on another little resin run just right before I started filming this. So we got a little more resin. Not much. It takes a ton to make that damn glue. So, all right. Well, it's getting a little dark. Oh, I do got to show you something. So I spent 2 days, 2 in-game days doing this. Oh, bow. It is labeled Tower of Power. It took me 2 days to chisel that, and yeah, it was fun though. But yeah, I just had to label the Tower of Power, put a little badge on it. You know, that's my baby. It's my pride and joy. All right, I'm gonna dick around for the night, and we'll get back on it in the morning. So just doing some usual night work, little metal working for the night. They cooked up a bunch more iron blooms, so just kind of working on those, replacing our iron stash. Still got a bunch of steel ingots. I do want to make, before we go on the trip, I want to make a full set of steel tools and everything to take with us. Probably a steel flax. steel falx as well. Of course, yeah, like I said, I don't know what kind of tools or anything I'm gonna need. I don't know if there's gonna be cool shit I can take home with me. I do want to take, you know, stuff to make some glue, just in case there's just something I have to have that I have to steal. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm just gonna work through this, continue working on these blooms, and just kind of working the night away. You know, vintage story stuff, of course. Sleep's overrated. Just spent the whole night finishing up those iron ingots. Got us back up to 34. So we're sitting pretty there. Of course we are. And yeah, 7:30 in the morning. Let's grab some breakfast, and then I don't know, do something. I know it's been less than 24 hours since we planted anything, but of course we're gonna have to run over here and check on them. Okay, yep, good job. Really interested to see what the pumpkins do, because I know they make little vines randomly out. But yeah, should be neat. And since the boat is no longer a submarine, guess we'll smash out a little path here real quick. And I'm just gonna clear by the dock so we can pull the boat a little bit closer and be able to load it up and everything. All right, so cleared out the ice around the boat a little bit so we can kind of bring it up to the dock and kind of figure out some of the stuff we're going to bring with us. I'm not going to load any of the food or anything up, but there are a few things I know that we need. So we're going to take a temporal gear, just so we can reset our spawn point. Just in case I die or anything, you know. There's a good chance of that happening. Let's see. And I think I'm going to set up, wherever we find it at, I'm going to set up like a just little shelter, you know, just a little shack we can hang out in, and we'll throw some of our extra food and stuff down there just to keep it going. We'll bring a torch holder so we can throw a torch up in there, so it always has light, just in case. So I'm gonna bring the bow and arrows. So let's go ahead and we'll make 19 more copper arrowheads there to bring along with us. Sure. We'll bring a bed and maybe just a couple of reed chests. I don't know. Do I need actual chests? Maybe yeah, sure. We got plenty of room. We'll bring reed chests. Yeah, maybe we'll just make the shelter out of whatever we find when we're out there. Of course, we're gonna bring our chainmail and everything. Yeah, grab the bow. And I do have 30 arrows, but let's make some more. I got sticks over here. I don't have sticks. All right, well, this is gonna be fun. I can't wait. Like I said, I'm really looking forward to it. Give me all the sticks. Alright, so we got 49 arrows to take with us. Is that a good amount? No idea. no freaking clue, man. I don't know. Just flying by the seat of my pants. Okay. So let's start, let's see, we'll use this front chest here as kind of our stuff. So we know we're taking all this with us. Like I said, we'll bring a bunch of food and everything. Okay, why is this not... Okay, whatever. Alright. Okay, got that in there. Yeah, like I said, I don't really know what else... Okay. Okay, I remember. So we're going to take the crap pot with us, the residue pot. And we'll go ahead. Like I said, I'm going to take all the ingredients to make glue. Like I said, I don't know if I need it or if it's a good thing or a bad thing or whatever. But we're going to do it. Oh, shit. 'Cause I need a powdered charcoal with it, too. Alright. I'm being an idiot. I don't need beeswax for the glue. I need that, and I need powdered charcoal, which I have here. Alright. That's only going to make us a little bit, but like I said, you never know. Alright, so a couple more things I'm going to grab, or I'm taking with. So I got the iron saw. I'll bring some shears. And of course we got the gold shield and our steel chain armor come with us. Okay, so we got one chest filled up. It's starting to get real. It's starting to get real. Yeah. So other than that, food, and then I'm gonna make steel tools and stuff. So I've already got a steel shovel and a steel axe. Steel axe is hanging up in there. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and make the rest of the steel and everything. You know, I keep forgetting this is even down here. But let's go ahead and just for fun, I'm gonna drink some blueberry wine. Get that out. Because I'm nervous. Nervous about going to the Resonance Archives. Alright, I feel a little better now. Got some liquid courage in me. Good to go. I was just watering the garden real quick, and it seems like we made some good crop choices, except for the onions. That was a bad choice. So, looks like they don't like how, you know, a tiny bit on the cold side during the night. But, yeah, I guess onions didn't like it. Should have picked something else. But everything else is okay with the current temperatures and everything. And the pumpkins are okay with it as well. Very good. So, you know, hey. Sometimes you make mistakes, and, you know, it's just how it goes. So as we're burning through another night, I'm going to go ahead and start working on the steel tools and everything. And while I was sitting here, I was thinking I should probably just make a steel shield as well. You know, because why not, right? But I'm gonna get going on these. I can't talk and do this at the same time. I'm gonna make a couple steel tools, and then we'll look into making a steel shield. Alright, so that's a Falcon pickaxe. So we'll go ahead and we'll get 2 more going. So I know we need 2 steel plates. So we'll just go ahead and plate these out. And we'll plate those out. So for the steel shield, alright, so we're going to need 2 plates. We're going to need a steel boss and a steel hoop. I have no idea how many ingots those take. I guess we're gonna find out. Alright. So, I'm gonna grab 2. I'm gonna put 1 down. And we're gonna make a steel boss. Okay. Looks like we can do that with 1 ingot. Possibly? Maybe? Okay, that was one of the hardest things I ever had to figure out in this game. Alright. What are we looking at? Yeah, we're under 800. So I'm going to put that down. We're going to heat up this stack here. Because me thinky, the little ring thing is going to be more than 1, but we'll see. And it might be something that's easier to make out of a frickin' plate. Who knows? These are the mysteries when you have no idea what you're doing. It's all good. All good fun. You know? After this, I'll know exactly what I'm doing. So, since I don't know what I'm doing with these, I put 2 charcoals in there to make them nice and hot. Get them up over 900 degrees. Alright. So let's make that ring. Or the hoop. Let's make a hoop. Okay. So this is one of those that looks like it can be done with 1. Sure. It's just going to be real frickin' challenging. Alright, for the steel hoop, definitely glad I got it extra hot. Gave me extra time to work on it. Oh, son of a monkey. Okay. Anyways. So yeah, you can do that with a single ingot. So you don't gotta waste a second one. So we'll just go ahead and I'll put that back there. Alrighty. So let's get all our pieces here. What was it, like this? And the boss there. And then doot. Okay. We got a steel shield. Sweet. 10 HP damage absorbed when blocked. Cool. 20% passive block, 100% active block. And 570 durability. Cool. Well, that's for projectiles. 5 hit point block for melee. 20%, 90%. Okay. So that is... I think that's better than the gold one that we have. Okay, so after making that, it doesn't block any more damage, but it does have more durability. So steel has 570 durability. The brown ornate gold shield that I found has 400. but it does the same, 5 hit points, 10 hit points. But you know, whatever. I just want a full steel set. Okay, so I'm gonna put our backup steel tools in there. Like I said, the shovel's the only thing we got, so we got the other ones. I got an iron knife. Didn't really think I needed a steel knife. But one thing I do need is we're gonna take all the extra heals that I have. Might as well take these two. I don't I don't know how bad I'm gonna be getting my ass kicked, but you know, we're gonna find out. So I am very impatient, and I know at the beginning of this video I said I was gonna wait until. Why don't you go into the frickin' chest? I was gonna wait until May 1st. Well, you know what? It's April 6th. And we're gonna grab some food. We're gonna throw it on here, and you know what? We're just gonna go. We're gonna go. Not even gonna worry about it. Okay, so we got 5 pies we can take. And we're gonna take all these sealed up crocs that I got. We'll take 4 of those. And we'll take 4 not sealed crocs. Alright, perfect. Alright, it's pissing me off why I can't shift click stuff into the frickin' storage vessel. Anything on the boat, it seems like half of it does not want to shift click over there. So we'll just drag and drop it like it's 2002. Alright, anyways. Anyways, it's been so damn long. I've been preparing to do this trip, and like I said, I'm impatient. I just wanna do it. Just wanna get it done. So we're gonna start sailing. So by the end of this episode, I hope to at least get find the location and get our little spot set up. And in the video after that, we'll crack on. We'll get in there. We'll go after it and see what we can get into with the Resonance Archives. Should be fun. I think there's some kind of boss fight in there. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't seen much. Anything I've seen has been kind of accidental. So I've actively been trying not to check it out. So the only thing we're going to have to do is make ourselves a little pathway here. So we'll start there. Let me go grab the boat. Alright, Tower Power. Be good while I'm gone. I hope you're still here and standing when I get back. Yeah, I guess we're off. We still have to do a little more ice breaking to get out of here, but we're not too far out. It's going to be worth it. Big adventure. Can't hold me down. Alright, more ice breaking. Alright, let's see if that gets us out to the open sea. Hopefully it does. Oh, looks like we might have to break just a little bit more before we get out. Come on. Professional captain here. Watch out. Yeah, a little bit more breaking. Then we'll be free. Alright, that should do it. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. Alright, we're free. We're on the open seas. Here we go. Resonance Archive. Here we come. Alright. Let's pull this open real quick. So basically we got open seas. And I don't know what's here, but we're just going to go straight at it. And see what we can get into. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm stoked. There it is. Wow. So this is the landmass that the Resonance Archive is on. It's massive. This is going to be absolutely insane. So that's where the pointer is, right there. Looks like there might be something here. But holy crap. That is just a gigantic frickin' mountain. Oh, wow. Okay. So I guess I thought it was going to be something I could just kind of roll up to and it'd be out in like a field or something. No, that's like that's more insane than the frickin' mountains that we live by. Oh boy. So yeah, this is it's gonna be an adventure for sure. Okay. Well, we're here, I guess. Kind of. We're kind of here. Let's see where I want to position the boat. I guess just right here. Alright. So, yeah. This is it. This is the spot. So we're, you know, decent a ways away. But I'm going to mark, just where the boat is. So that's where the boat is. And I guess we're going to grab as many of these supplies as we can. I do want to set up the camp fairly close to where it's going to be. But we might have to take more than one trip. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to take more than one trip. Okay, it's cool. I'm going to leave some of the lesser important stuff behind right now. Boy, I'm kind of blown away right now. Well, let's see how far we can get. So we are going to have to deal with nightfall. That is coming up real soon. Dude. It's all the way at the top of the frickin' mountain. Wow. Okay. I mean, why wouldn't it be? You know? It was my fault for thinking it was going to be something easy to get to. Holy crap. Alright. So since it's going to be night, here, we're going to go back to the boat. And I'm just going to dig out a little cave for us to sleep the night off in. Let's look for here. I better have my lantern. So so we're going to sleep here for the night. Let's put down a little bed. Might as well put this down. Throw some of the foods in there. And we'll go ahead and seal ourselves in. Okay. Go ahead and put that on the wall. All right. Well, yeah, I think I'm gonna go to bed for the night. We're gonna mountain climb. We're gonna trek. We're gonna go all the way to wherever this Resonance Archives is, and hopefully it doesn't kill us to get there. All right. Good night, everybody. All right. So it's almost 5 o'clock in the morning. And I am all of a sudden really nervous about this. I love this game because it makes you feel things. I'm usually not a nervous person, but right now, definitely am. All right. Eat some food. Let's see, which one of these is not sealed? So we'll go ahead and put this one down. Grab some food. Pick it up. Alright, get our chest. Let's go for it. Alright. Oh, dude. Go away. I'm not starting my day out with your negativity. No, this is a positive adventure. No drifters allowed. Alright, well. I guess there's a... only way to go is up, really. Jeez, that's... why is that so steep? Looks like it might be a little less steep over here. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, no, it's still steep. We're just gonna have to figure it out. So far up here, it's foggy. What in the hell? Alright. So we're that far away. Holy hell. Alright. Let's keep going. Now realizing I probably should have brought a stack of dirt with me, but it's not like there's not dirt everywhere right here, so we'll be fine. Perfectly fine. This is fine. Holy shit, there's like chasms and shit. I can't see anything. It's cold up here. Be the top of a freaking mountain in a glacier. Alright. I'm just trying to get height. Just get some height. Oh. Okay. Well, we went straight up, and now it's straight frickin' down. I can't see. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yeah. Dude, I can't see a goddamn thing. This was a terrible idea. Why'd you guys tell me to do this? Horrible decision. This has to be the absolute worst terrain, worst weather conditions. It's springtime and it's snowing and freezing. Alright, well, we're almost to X marks the frickin' spot. Alright, someone's gonna jump out and kill me, right? I'm gonna get mauled. There's gonna be 47 bears. Jeez, I can't see anything. Okay. Well, it's saying the X is right over here. Alright. Okay, we are on top of the X. I don't see anything. Is it down here? Is there a cave? Negative. There's not a cave. Okay. Oh. I'm scared. Alright, where is this place? So I gotta dig down. Oh. The flip is this? Oh, this must be it. That must be it. Okay. So we'll just label that the archive entrance. Entrance, because I can spell. Okay. Oh, poop my britches. I don't like this. Not one bit. Bunch of frickin' ice up here. Oh man, I can't see anything. Alright. Well, let's make ourselves a little cave to live in, I guess. Right here. Just gonna dig out a little room here. So we know where it is. Oh, okay. A little more room. Let's go ahead and throw that down. Put our food in there. Put our pies in there. Alright. Get a little torch set up. Throw our bed down. Okay. So we got a decent little safe house here, I guess. And now we gotta go back. Get the rest of our crap. Alright. Hopefully I don't die making the trip back. No, you know, honestly, it wasn't that bad. As soon as I got up over the first little hump there, we're good to go. Okay, made it back to the boat. Only fell, I don't know, 70 feet once. It's okay. We're still alive. My ankles are still intact. And look at that. I have a perfect amount of room. I got about halfway here and I was like, oh, well, I really didn't leave too much stuff there. I don't have much inventory room. Alright. We gotta get back. So I am freezing a little bit, which is unfortunate, but you know, when we get back up there, we can make another little fire. Alright. I don't remember how I went up. I do have some ladders and stuff on me, so I could just kind of scale some of this, but I kind of wanted to keep those just in case I need those in the archives, you know? You know? And if today wasn't bad enough, the rift activity just decided to go to high, so there's that. That's fine. Run around like an idiot up here on these cliffs. That definitely will decrease my chance of dying. Oh, no, shut up. Fug. Okay. So we're getting close. Looks like the fog is fucked off a little bit, which is very good. It's good for us. Well, no, it's pretty much back. I'm freezing. Great, I didn't bring any wood with me. But we can get sticks. No, we can't because we don't have any room. All right. Just go back into our little hole for a second. All right. So put down a couple chests here and stash some crap in that. All right, for now that's fine. Before I die, I'm just gonna go ahead and reset our spawn point to right here. So anything happens to us, we will respawn here. Very good. That's fine. All right. Let's get nighttime. Let's see. My bright idea was to at least grab some sticks. Yeah, I really that's dumb. This is dumb. I should have brought some, is that a tree? Are you a tree? I don't know, I can't see a goddamn thing. Okay. So we do have a larch. There's a larch tree here. I'll go ahead and grab some sticks off it and grab some firewood. Alright. Well, at least we got some wood. That's a good thing. We can go warm ourselves up and have ourselves a little bit of food. See, all that progress we made just to end up living in a cave again. It's funny how it works like that. Okay, and this is technically a cellar, so that's good. Oh, shit balls. Now I need a piece of grass. That is not hard, and we got a little birch seed. Just for fun, we'll plant that there. We don't need that in our inventory. Alright, 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 alright. Okay, well I guess we're gonna get ourselves warmed up here. Well folks, we made it. It was quite the adventure to get here, but we did it, and we're here. We're gonna sleep the night off, and in the next episode, we're gonna tackle the Resonance archives. You know what, we're gonna get up in the morning, we're gonna gear up, and we're just gonna dive right in there. We're just gonna dive in like it's the deep end of the pool, and we're gonna crush the Resonance archives, because that's what we do. We're not afraid of it. We're gonna go in there and whatever it throws at us, we're just gonna kick the crap out of it. I hope the Resonance archives can hear me right now. You know, because they should be it should be shaking in its boots. But we'll leave that for the next episode. Appreciate you guys joining me, and we're gonna get it in the next one. All right, later.